Guy Mowbray.
As a mark of respect, there'll now be moments of silent reflection for Emiliano and David, which will be started and stopped by the referee's whistle. Thank you.
The first kick of the match. Player who's been in tremendous form. And City get Gundogan. Maybe 7. Walker starting to kick the ball away from Brady if he can, and he can. With Eder
surprising,
yet to score this season, should I clarify.
And at 6'2", you think set pieces he would get involved.
Decision against Gundogan. John Stones up for the corner. The corner is out of the box, thinking outside the decoy run. De Bruyne. That's off Jeff. Walker just keeps it in. It's a decent cross in too. So the ball, it seems, has crossed the line.
I think he's taken the corner flag down as well. It was that good. He snapped it. I thought he had, but that's desire for you. Firstly, it looked like it had gone out or was going.
Mahrez. Jesus. Touch back by Bernardo.
Game time.
Game time and service. Brady's ball in. Burnley get a corner. Tarkowski will stay forward for it.
Who does this? The metal a little bit so he can slide that in there. Yeah, here we go.
Oh. Slide rule for Kyle Walker. Pull back for Bernardo Silva, and it's saved by the boot of Nick Pope.
Well, that's how quickly they can do you on the break. 1 touch, 2 touch, that's all they do. And that's what does for teams. And the movements are good.
With him, McNeil strong enough. Vidra.
Occasion, it's our 40th anniversary next season.
There's De Bruyne. Nick Pope didn't get it. Took his hands away from it, but I think he thought he was going to be beaten.
What a ball this is. It's absolutely delightful. That's a striker's dream.
Taylor. He'll put it in left-footed.
Not very
well.
His
best, no, he's...
Yeah, is it 5?
Yeah. It's a good effort and another good save by Pope.
Well, what a reaction this is. Magnificent stop. That is just instinctive. He hits it that hard. You think, yeah, right, hit it there. And when he does hit it, you think, oh, is it going to go in? No.
De Bruyne. Pope comes to gather. Might be a chance here. Hendrick tries to tee up the shot, and it's wayward from Robbie Brady. Nothing to show for it, largely thanks to 2 big saves by Nick Pope. And Kyle Walker's gone in with a bit of a scissor motion to the challenge on Defoe there. Graham Scott right in front of it to have the perfect view.
That looked poor, to say the least. Really did. And that was frustration. The best teams in world football do that.
Towards Walker, important touch from Ward. Here's Gabriel Jesus. Nice shimmy and turn. Brilliant! Absolutely magnificent from Gabriel Jesus. A forward who just loves scoring goals. He taps them in, he fires them in, he makes them all by himself.
Well, this is how good this man is. He's hardly been involved in the game, but all of a sudden, when it comes into his domain, this is what he does. Timing of the...
Maybe the defenders, but this guy is so difficult to stop. Checks inside, keeps it low around the goalkeeper's feet, which all strikers are told to do. Sometimes it...
Jesus on the move again and herring after the ball. Tarkowski was there with him. Kyle Walker. Bernardo Silva. Silva's gone to curl it in. Good decision by Pope. Bernardo Silva. Silva's lift in. That's Fernandez.
Considered one of the greats.
It's Gundogan. Gundogan goes down under the challenge of Taylor. City appealing for a penalty, corner, whatever they can get.
I thought you might just unleash that one before the challenge came in.
Might be ready to pounce here. De Bruyne. De Bruyne in. Oh, and a missed control from Gundogan. It was awkward for him.
It's absolutely magnificent to watch. It really is. just take their time, they're patient, and all of a sudden you get a delivery like this. He's onside, the run's terrific.
There's Mahrez, Burnley arms in the air, and so is the assistant referee's flat. Tarkowski must make sure he stays in the way. Mahrez, Taylor's in the way of that. Corner, Manchester City. Hendrick. Mahrez. Step over did not deceive Taylor. Cross De Bruyne. De Bruyne to Gundogan. Gundogan's shot is... was close. Now Bernardo Silva does break from the pack for the short corner. Mahrez. De Bruyne.
Kick-off, there I was, centre-half. Loved it.
Not worked on it in training?
No, I didn't even know I was playing centre-half. He just says, can you play centre-half for me? I said, yeah, OK.
Now, Graham Scott across, because Kevin De Bruyne was late into a challenge there. It will be a Burnley free kick. From De Bruyne, it was John Stones who came to meet it, and he thundered it back the way it came from.
When I was watching that corner, not one of the players was watching where the ball was. All they were concentrating on was looking at the man, stopping the man.
De Bruyne to Mahrez. Mahrez was onside. The Emirates FA Cup. Half-time. It's Manchester City 1, Burnley 0. That's the general script. De Bruyne. De Bruyne's ball in, and Gundogan couldn't.
Thankless task.
Otamendi's made a mistake. Here's a chance for Vidra, and Vidra's missed his chance. That was the moment for Burnley. You absolutely have to take advantage of any gifts that come your way when you're away to Manchester City.
Yeah, smiles on the fans' faces from Manchester there, but big pressure. All the money that's been spent, the squad they've got.
Gundogan. Danilo, he's lining it up. Not there, he wasn't.
No.
Walker. It's Taylor who puts it behind. What an interesting... Look at De Bruyne darting into the penalty area. De Bruyne's shot blocked. City. Gundogan to take over. Kevin Long caught him late there. Bernardo Silva outside. Now inside the box to shoot. And it's deceived Nick Pope. Maybe a big deflection on that. But Bernardo Silva takes the plaudits for the goal. A goal that may have just taken any chance of hope in the tie away from Burnley.
Well, how does Vidra feel now? Chance to equalise, and all of a sudden, 5 minutes later, you're 2-0 down. De Bruyne again. De Bruyne again. Involved. Wait, the pass was good. Big deflection first. That's what did for Pope. But if you hit the target...
Proceeded at the Vidra miss. It's a rarity. Walker. Moved back to him by Bernardo Silva. Here's Gabriel Jesus. Different tie. Another Manchester City mistake, and Defoe finds McNeil. He should be turned too elaborately. Mahrez. De Bruyne. De Bruyne rocket. When he hits them hard. He usually hits them straight and true as well. And what is true now, beyond doubt, is that Burnley are out of the cup and City are through to the 5th round. They have a 3-goal lead.
Well, this is the beauty of Manchester City. They don't let you off the hook. They don't sit back and say, right, tool doers. They want to punish you. And I love that. When I played, any team I played for, I just wanted to score as much.
Mahrez. It is on for the shot, and it wasn't far away. Corner, deflected wide.
How many times when he was playing for Leicester City?
And let's just show you go.
Taylor's cross into a sky blue. McNeil. Ward. Why not try? Here's Hendrick. There was De Bruyne. Only 2 in the box. Oh, he's found a way through with a deflection.
No goal.
Manchester City have 4. De Bruyne just got his head down and hit it hard into the packed 6-yard box. In off a Burnley body. Kevin Long maybe
Not a lot you can do, but I always say, get it in that area. Your teammate might not put it in, but the opposition might. But it's the timing of his run again. You watch this.
Just checked his run there, Mahrez. Oh, what's that about? What is that about? It's a penalty to Manchester City. Kevin Long, who conceded the own goal for 4-0, has now conceded a penalty that might make it 5.
He's saying come out, but you've got to deal with it. You're in charge of that. Don't expect him to come out. He might not come out.
Back with Gundogan. Behind for it. Up goes Aguero, and that bounced off Tarkowski for. Aguero hits the spot. Manchester City have 5 at home again. Sergio Aguero's record of scoring every time Burnley come to his house continues. City 5, Burnley 0. They're incredible, this team.
And that makes... He never felt he was going to miss this.
Well, it finished. Hendrick. McNeil. McNeil went for the top corner, why not? Not Kevin Long, and a Sergio Aguero penalty. Made the day end at the City of Manchester Stadium with a final score. Manchester City 5, Burnley 0.